Welcome to the Bodybuilding Banter Podcast, your number one source of all things bodybuilding. Be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date on future episodes. Now, here's your host, Leroy Rollins.
All right, people, welcome to the Bodybuilding Banter Podcast. I am here with my man, Danny. Danny, introduce yourself to the people. Tell them what you're all about, and we'll go from there.
My name's Daniel Dennis. Let's see, I've been bodybuilding now. Well, I've been doing it for years, but this is my third year straight actually competing.
Okay.
Third year straight. So.
And how old are you?
I'm 31.
31. Oh, so you got in the game a little later, eh?
Yeah, man. I was always an athlete, so I always played football and basketball.
Right.
And then once I stopped playing that, I had to figure out, I gotta do something that's gonna give me some type of challenge.
Yeah.
And going running 5Ks and Tough Mudders, all that stuff, that just wasn't me. I wasn't doing that. So.
Yeah, not your style.
Yeah.
So let's start from the top then. What kind of got you into bodybuilding, I guess? Like what made you make that transition from playing those sports?
It started off, I used to always watch bodybuilding as I was younger.
Right.
Because I always watched Pumping Iron.
The classic.
My mom and my uncles, they were real good friends with Danny Padilla.
Okay.
So I used to always see him he's like my height. And he was out there battling with Arnold, Franco, and all them.
Yep.
Wow, okay. So I always watched it. And then, as I was in the gym, people always come to me and was like, yo, you ever gonna do a show?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Why not? Because first off, I'm gonna have to shave.
Yeah, fair.
When I don't shave, I'm not no guy who has this little spots of hair. No.
Yeah.
All this.
Yeah.
So it's that takes a lot.
Yeah, it's a process. For people that don't know, the whole process to shave for a show, I don't know about you, but it takes me an hour.
It takes me forever because, it becomes one of them things where it's I can do it quick, no problem.
Right.
But then, I'll nitpick where I'm I see hair.
Yeah.
I gotta shave it.
Yeah.
So it's if I want to shave, I gotta make sure I get all the hair.
Totally.
So and then there was just the whole thing of I'm gonna be out there with just a Speedo.
Yep. Yeah, that's a hurdle to get over right there.
Yeah, so that whole thing was one of them things where it was I gotta just wear that.
Yeah.
I was I don't even walk outside with my underwear showing.
It's true.
Some shorts or something.
Yeah.
Okay. But a lot of people just kept talking to me about it. Oh, you should do it. I'm all right, I'm just gonna go and do it.
Yeah, sure.
So I did my first show. I believe it was on April Fool's, actually.
Okay.
2 years ago.
So it would have been April 2017?
2017, yes.
Okay. What show was that? Do you remember the name?
It was the OCB. I don't want to say Big East. I think it was Big East. It's either that, because I know the promoter, he does 3 OCB shows.
Oh, okay.
And I know he has the Uprising, the Big East, and the NYS Natural. It was either Big East or NYS Natural. It was one of them, I can't remember.
Okay, but it was an OCB event. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did that go?
So I did that show, and I took 4th in my class.
Was that lightweights?
Yeah. So, always been lightweight.
Team lightweight. Yes.
Yeah, man. Got to.
Giant killers, right?
Yeah. So after that, like the way that went, I knew I was like, okay, wait. I know I can come better.
Yeah.
I know I can present a better package than this.
Sure.
Like, I know what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
So, I signed up to do my second show, and it was Paul and his family's OCB show.
Okay.
And I did their show. Now, that show, I thought I was supposed to win.
Right.
I'm not even going I thought I was supposed to win that show.
You were feeling good.
Yeah, because the person I lost to won the whole show. And I was like, I definitely beat him. But it was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
After that, I just went on a show rampage.
Oh, really?
After that show, I signed up and I did an NGA show here in Rochester, New York.
Yeah.
And I actually won that show.
Okay.
So I won that, got the title of Mr. Rochester and all that.
How much later was that to the first show?
I think I took 2 months off before I did the second show.
Okay.
And then that show was like 2 or 3 weeks right after.
Okay, so probably like the summer then, it would have been then, if you did it in April, probably end of the summer kind of deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. About the end of the summer.
Awesome.
I think it was September.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So, then after that, I did an NGA show in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
And I took fourth in that. And I was taking a lot of second, third, fourth, like fifth spots, and those
right.
It was getting me. Like honestly, it was pissing me off.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like the people that was getting higher than me, I was like, how?
Right.
How? But I know the show in Pennsylvania, it was one of them ones where it was like
something's up.
My color was off.
Oh, just nothing was working?
Nothing. Color was off. My physique it looked watery.
Right.
I'm just like, oh God. But I knew still I should have at least got second.
Right.
When I believe I took third that show, the guy who took second, I'm like, he doesn't look like he lifts.
Yeah.
He looks like somebody that just comes to the gym and he'll do more cardio than lifting.
Sure.
I'm like, I don't know.
So do you have a coach or are you self-coached?
These past 2 shows I just did. So the show we just did and the show last week.
Yeah.
That was my first time going back to a coach.
Okay.
So I had a coach my first show.
Yep.
And then my second, third, fourth, fifth show. So 4 shows in a row, I coached myself.
Right.
And then I decided to get a coach again. Because trying to coach yourself is good, but it's also bad at the same time.
Yeah. So do you prefer having that second set of eyes then for you?
Yeah, because it makes it easier. Because somebody else is like seeing you. Because you can look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
And you can be like, I look terrible.
Yeah.
But then you have somebody else look at you and be like, nah, you're looking good. You're right on.
Yeah, because it messes with your head, eh? Like, it really trips you out. Like, sometimes, like, I'll be looking at myself and, like, I'll take my, progress photos or whatever, and I'll look at them and be like, man, like, when's the show? Like, it's like 2 weeks away and I look like this. And then my girl will be like, no, like,
exactly.
you got, like, lines and stuff. Like, you're looking good. And it's like, it messes with your head a little bit.
Yeah. Right. That's how it was with me. It was like, so I have my wife, I'm sending her, like, every time I sent my coach pictures,
yep,
I sent them same pictures to my wife. I'm like, what do you think?
Yep. How am I looking?
And she's like, "Oh, you looking good for low hair," and a lot of stuff she was saying like, "See, this is why I need to get a coach because y'all telling me the same thing."
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So
for those that are listening or watching this, me and this guy just competed. He was the one that edged me out of that first place spot. But it was a very, very hard fought battle. I watched. My girlfriend recorded our entire prejudging, and it was almost 25 minutes that we were on stage, which
25.
Talking to people after, apparently that's very unheard of to be up there that long. So like I thought, maybe I was the only one dying up there, but I don't know about you, man, but I was fried after that.
After that happened, like I was telling people, I wanted to go to either Paul, his brother, or somebody asked them, do they have a number 100? Someone went to do post routines. I can be like, relax, so I can just relax. Because now, I had just did the show the week before.
Me too.
And me and this guy Charles, he was actually at the show too. Me and him battling the overall. And we were battling too.
Yeah.
So, like, my legs were already sore just from that.
Yeah. It's so hard. Like, people don't think, like, oh, you guys just stand up there and flex a little bit. And you're like, no, that's not it at all.
I'm sorry. We're not men's physique. We don't have to just flex certain parts of our body.
Man, and I've never done, like, those hamstring poses before. That shit's hard.
Yeah, because you got to balance yourself.
Yeah, I've never done that before. Yeah, and when they mentioned it in the athletes meeting, like I knew about it, so it wasn't like it threw me off. But then to actually do it in competition, I was like, man, like my hamstrings were starting to cramp a little bit, and I'm like, oh shit, like I'm in trouble here.
Yeah, it was bad. Because I was just talking to my coach brother today.
Yeah.
And he was asking me about it. And I was telling him, like, they just had us doing quarter turns.
Turn after turn after turn.
I'm like, I'm just hitting there, sitting front relax, side relax.
Yeah.
Back, the other side. Non-stop. Like,
and then they'd switch us, and then they'd go again. And then they'd switch us. Like, we were doing, like, symmetry, like, for 10 minutes before they even called the first front double bicep. It felt like an eternity. I was just waiting, and then they'd switch us, and then they'd go around again. And we're like, okay, that's got to be the last one. And then they'd switch me and you, and then they'd go again.
I figure once they switched us like 2 times, like, okay, they switched us a couple times. Now they're gonna have us do, quarter turn, side chest, side tricep. Nope. Quarter turn.
Yeah.
Quarter turn. I'm like, I don't mind doing quarter turn. But, okay.
You're killing me.
Because I was like, when I had to do the side quarter turns, it's not as bad because you really don't have to flex, really like your one leg that is showing.
Yeah, you're kind of chilling.
So that back leg, you don't got to flex it like that. But as soon as you turn straight out of the back,
game on.
You got to squeeze everything.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Yeah, it was a good time. All right, so what I did for this podcast, as I've done with many, is on my Instagram, put the whole ask me a question thing and got flooded with some good questions for this guy. So we're just going to dive into some of those now. And this man's noted for having some nasty legs. And I have learned in completing the competition that that's how you edged me out. So I will give you credit for that, my man. And one of the questions that I got was how you've built your legs and what you do specifically for your legs. So why don't you dive into that right now, dude? Have they always been a strong point for you, or you just hammer them?
So, because I get asked this question a lot myself.
Yeah, I don't doubt it because, like, obviously you guys listening or watching right now can't see it. Like, this guy's got some beefy legs, so I'll let him share.
But what I did, honestly, it was just a lot of hard work on it. Like, with me playing football,
Right.
it helped me out a lot because I played running back and linebacker.
Okay.
So, like, we're playing running back, I knew I was going to have to squat a lot because I'm going to have to try to go through somebody who's 300 plus pounds.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, because if I don't, I'm just going to be on my back.
Yeah, you're going to get smashed.
Right. So it was like I had to do, put myself under some heavy weight.
So heavy squats, would you say they're like key?
Heavy squats is key, but I think because what a lot of people do that they honestly mess themselves up with, they don't practice form.
Right.
So form with squats is the biggest thing because if you have your form right, your whole legs, all the way to your glutes is going to be sore just from squatting.
Yeah, totally.
So doing that helped me out. And then just like playing sports, I guess.
Yeah.
Because my dad, he has pretty good quads, so I think it's kind of a genetic
there's some genetic
too.
Factor.
But like the way I built them up, it was just a lot of poundage on them, honestly.
Yeah. So what's your training look like now? Do you do, like 1 leg day a week, 2 leg days? Do you split it up? How do you structure it?
I do 2 leg days. So, like, for instance, I'll tell you what my legs was today. So today I did back squats.
Yep.
Leg press.
Yep.
Then I did seated leg curls.
Okay.
Lying leg curls.
Nice.
And then calves.
Yep.
So I just did those 5. But when I go and do legs again, I take that back because I also did leg extensions. But when I go back again, I'll do hack squats.
Okay, so you switch it.
Yeah. So I'll do hack squats, walking lunges. Then I'll do standing leg curls. If I can't do standing leg curls, then I usually go on the line leg curl machine and do single legs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I do leg extensions again. But when I do leg extensions, I do them 2 different ways both times.
Right.
So, like, one day I'll do them kind of heavy, then the next day I'll do, like, 3-second holds and stuff.
Yeah. Just really burn them out.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I do, like calves. I'm always going calves, standing and sitting.
Yeah.
Wherever I can go do calves, I'm doing calves.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. The secrets are out. Everybody take notes. All right, man. Next question, which we might already know the answer, but what's your favorite body part to train?
My favorite body part to train?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to say legs. I think it's going to be
I
legs.
was wondering if that was already the answer,
But honestly, I like working back.
Yeah, back's a good time, eh?
I like doing back because when it comes to back, I'm kind of already at a disadvantage because seeing that I'm short, my hands are small, but I can pull a lot of weight.
Right.
So, like forearms, grip, and all that stuff comes into play.
Yep.
So I like putting myself in that type of challenge.
Totally. What? Give me maybe your top 3 favorite back exercises.
Top 3 back exercises. Lat pull downs.
Okay.
Barbell rows.
Okay.
And then pull ups.
Nice. Now, do you have a certain grip that you like on all those, or you switch it up?
I switch them up.
Yeah. Do you use straps or no?
Depends on the weight. I usually use straps all the time when I do barbell rows.
Yeah. Yep.
Because, my grip will go real fast.
Yep. Eventually the the weight becomes more than the grip can handle.
Yeah. But, like, with pull-ups, I don't really need no straps.
Awesome.
Like, lat pull-downs, sometimes I'll use straps.
Yeah, I find if I'm the same. Like, there's a few back movements that maybe I would get them out, but I'm the same as you. It helps because we're not big guys, right? So for pull-ups,
right.
You know what I mean? I'm not pulling 200 plus pounds, right, on a pull-up.
Right.
And same thing, lat pull-downs. Like, maybe if I'm gonna do a really heavy set, I might need to strap them in, but usually my grip can handle it all right.
Right.
Another one maybe would be like a heavy dumbbell row. I might throw the straps on for if I'm really gonna hulk some weight around.
Yeah.
But I'm the same way, and I find too, like, just, I don't know, I would rather use my hands if I can than rely on straps.
Yeah, I try to go with just my hands and my grip as long as I can before I have to rely on straps.
Exactly. Awesome. All right, man. Next question was, what's the best training split that you had that gave you the best results?
The best training split that I had?
Yeah, when you were in a groove that just everything was clicking.
I have to say the training split that I kind of do now.
Okay.
Is 3 days on, 1 day off, and then go back.
What's the split then? What's your 3-1-3-1?
So it's usually
push-pull legs?
It's like a push-pull legs type of thing, or legs pull, whichever one I want to put first.
Yep.
I usually do legs first because everybody wants to do chest.
Yeah.
They first.
Yeah.
So I go and do legs.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, usually Monday all the benches are taken, but the squat racks are empty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if somebody is in the squat rack, they're doing shoulder presses or something.
Yeah, exactly. What's kind of your duration in the gym? Like, how long are your workouts usually?
During off season, I'm trying to be out of the gym within an hour.
Yeah, I'm the same. I know people that are in the gym for 2+ hours, and I'm like, man, the hell are you doing for that long?
That long is because I'm prepping for a show and I have to do cardio. I got pose and all that other stuff.
Yeah, exactly. The actual training.
I'm trying to be
training you can get out in an hour.
Yeah.
Totally.
Get in there, get it done, and you're out.
Yeah, 100%. You see guys, like, in between sets, they're on their phone or they're wandering around chatting and stuff, and it's like, man, like, no wonder you look the same every year.
Exactly.
It's just brutal.
All right.
It's
the truth.
I had a follow-up that I was just going to ask you. What are your thoughts on, like, a body part split? Have you ever, like, did that where you one body part a day? Are you a fan of that or not really?
I've done it before, and I like it. It's just I feel like doing it that way, I don't want to do, like, that many movements on just, like, one body part.
Yeah, I agree.
Say, for example, like with back. If I did just back by itself, I'm probably going to have to go on the lighter side of things.
Yeah.
Just to get a full back day out. Just because my grip alone will go within the first 2 movements.
Totally. Yep.
So breaking it down where I do back like twice a week.
Sure.
It helps me where, I can put those heavier movements in one day than
the pump work in another.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. All right. A couple about diet. What are your thoughts on clean eating, the bro diet, versus if it fits your macros and flexible dieting?
I say, well, first, I say there's a diet for everybody.
Yep.
Like, a lot of people think that it's supposed to, but there's a diet for everybody. And dieting is just a tool.
Yep.
So, like, there's some people that don't know how to count macros. They don't even want to do it.
Yeah.
They just want somebody to give them a list of what they're supposed to eat, times, and all that.
Yep.
Because I have a couple clients that's how they want me to make their stuff.
Sure.
Okay. But as for me, I like flexible dieting because I like to pick and choose like what I'm going to eat.
Right.
Because I'm not going to eat the same thing. I can eat the same thing every day.
Yep.
But to have the option of, say I had chicken, I can go switch to ground turkey.
Yeah.
You can't really have that if somebody gives you a diet plan.
Yeah. So yours is kind of like a hybrid. Like it's still, clean, in quotes, but you have that playroom, I guess.
Yeah, because like I'll eat clean, so like I might go a week where I eat the same thing all week.
Yep.
But all my coach does is he just gives me macros.
Right.
Because I like to do the whole thing of if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got
so
you.
if I'm eating something and I'm losing weight, I'm just gonna keep writing that out until after I get tired of it.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
There's a bunch of different diets out there for everybody.
Yeah.
I was actually talking to one of my clients today because he was thinking about switching back to keto.
Right.
Because I had him doing keto for like a year or so. And he was thinking about switching back to that. And then I had to explain to him as to why I think he should stick with eating carbs.
Yeah.
And then, once I told him about it, he was like, you know what? You're right.
It's all what works for the person too, right? Like it's all so individual. It's like training, right? Like everybody's trying to find the perfect diet or the perfect program or whatever. Yeah. And at the end of the day,
and that's the thing. There's nothing perfect.
Imperfect is what you can stick to, really, right? What's perfect for you might not be perfect for me, but you know what? If you can track your macros and lose your weight, or if you can eat keto and reach your goals, I mean, have at it.
Right. So I told her, it's a tool. If this tool is going to help you get to where you need to go, you keep using that tool.
No, exactly. Awesome. All right, man. Next question. Your favorite food to carb up on before a show?
Favorite food to carb up on before a show?
Say, go from, give me an example. Say for the show we just did. Run me through, the night before to, before prejudging.
So the night before, so we'll start off with just protein sources alone.
Sure.
The night before the show, I'm eating nothing but fish.
Okay.
So I'm just having fish, and then asparagus, of course, because you want that natural diuretic. And honestly, I like to carb up on rice cakes.
Yeah, that's a popular one.
I like
every bodybuilding show. There's just sleeves of rice cakes everywhere.
I can do it. It's just because I can do sweet potatoes.
Yep.
But sweet potatoes are a pain in the butt to cook.
Yep. Even trying to eat them before a show, it's just rice cakes are so easy. You just smash them.
Yeah. So I like eating rice cakes, and I feel rice cakes help give me a better carb, a better pump,
right?
Than sweet potatoes would, and it doesn't give me that full feeling. Sweet potatoes, they give me that full feeling because the fiber that's with it.
Yeah, you got to watch that, right? That's a lot of people don't think about that. Is you don't want your muscles full, but you don't want your guts full.
Mhm.
It's a fine line.
You have your whole, before where you're trying to drink a bunch of water, you're going to get full off of just drinking water alone.
Yeah.
So you don't want the food you eating to fill you up. Then you just sitting there I'm uncomfortable now.
Yeah, you don't want to be bloated, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Do you put anything on them, like jam or peanut butter, or just plain?
I might put sugar-free jam on it. Sometimes I'll put some peanut butter.
Yeah.
But it also depends too on what I cook.
Sure.
Because if I season my, fishing and stuff a certain way, I'll just crush them up and just throw them all in there into a big ball and eat it that way.
Perfect. Whatever works.
Yeah. I know some people don't like their foods touching this stuff. Me, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't care. Just eat it.
It's all going to be touching once it goes through the body anyway.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Next question was how you deal with kind of the negative effects after a prep. So the person quoted like adrenal fatigue, low sex drive, that kind of stuff. Like, how do you manage that as a competitor?
It's tough, honestly.
Yeah, and like we had the person that messaged me, we had a brief conversation about it, and I was pretty much frank and just saying like you just kind of deal with it. You know it's coming, especially if like it's hard as a first time competitor, but for people that have competed before, you kind of know, okay, the last few months of prep I'm going to feel like shit, and for a while after the show I'm going to still probably feel like shit. You just kind of deal with it, you know what I mean? Like just understand that it's part of it.
Yeah, because like the leaner and leaner you get, it's like the more and more your body takes a hit on energy levels.
Yeah.
Like your sex drive, all that stuff is just like you just have just enough energy to go to the gym, do what you got to do. Yeah. And then you have just enough to
chew your food.
You got to cook some food or something like that. Because once you eat, you just sit down. It's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm okay. Yeah. I'm not going to do nothing.
Yeah, I'm good for another hour, and now I feel like shit again.
Yeah. And then, like, after the show, like, a lot of people think, oh, you get to go eat whatever you want. Yes, I get to go eat whatever I want. But it's still one of them things of I'm still going to feel like crap because I kind of get to eat almost like I get to carb up the day before. Yeah. Them carbs, all they do is go to the muscles and all that stuff. That's it. They don't sit there like, oh, I got a bunch of energy. I'm going to go play a game of basketball now. No. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like after, it takes a couple days after for you to actually start getting back, a normal state.
Yeah, like for me right now, like when we compete Saturday, today is Monday, right? So we're still only 2 days, and like today I felt pretty good, right? I had a decent workout today, but like still, even with digestion and stuff, like I still, a little bloated after eating certain foods and stuff because my body's not used to it. Even just little things that you notice, like once in a while, all of a sudden my energy will just go shot, right? It'll just be like meh, right? Even after eating like a normal quote unquote meal, right? It's not like a prepped meal, right? But it just you just kind of roll with it, right? Like it's gonna be quite some time before you're fully back to like, I feel like a normal human again.
Your body takes, time. Because it usually takes about like a week and a half to really start getting back to the regular levels.
Yeah, totally.
Cause especially if you diet right, it's going to take that time.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? All right, man. Last question I had for you that was submitted was your plans for the future. What's the immediate future look like for you with competitions and stuff?
So, me and my coach just made a decision today that we are 10 weeks out from the OCB Big East Natural in Albany.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're doing that. Then after that, we're shutting it down for a year.
Nice. That's where I'm at right now. I tentatively have a full year, so I'm excited.
Yeah. Take a full year off because honestly I haven't really had an off season. Yeah. So nice. Take a full year off. Work on the areas that need some improvements.
What are you wanting to put more attention to?
I want to put more attention to my shoulders.
Sure.
So I want to get some more build on my shoulders. I want to build on my lower back, like my lower lats. Like they're grown, but I want to be so,
Yep.
when we hit, that front lat spread or back lat spread, that V taper is a lot bigger,
Yep. Yeah, I got you.
So
awesome.
Work on that. Work on everything, but put a lot of focus on the shoulders and the back.
Nice. Right on, man. I'm excited. Yeah, man. So 10 weeks out, so we get to. I'll be keeping an eye on that Instagram. Then you better be posting.
I'm always posting, man.
That's awesome.
Doing that, putting YouTube videos together.
Yeah, for sure, man. Got to pump that content out, right?
Definitely.
That's cool. All right, dude. Definitely, well, I appreciate you doing this. Appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you having me, man. It was an honor.
You got to spread that natural bodybuilding good word, right?
Definitely.
Where can people find you? Plug your Instagram real quick. I'll have it linked in below, but give it a shout out right now.
Find me on my Instagram at GID_Dan.
All right, people, you heard it there first. Give this man a follow. As he said, he is 10 weeks out. So I don't know what more can happen in 10 weeks, but I'm excited to find out. So you tear it up for them there, buddy.
Yeah, man.
10 weeks. Let's do it.
10 weeks,
I'm looking
man.
forward
10
to
weeks.
it. I'm looking forward
to it. All
right,
man.
All right, dude. Well, you have a good night.
Checking your progress out, man.
Yeah, man. We're heading into the improvement season now. We've got a year, so I'm gonna try to get my legs up to your level.
All right, man. Hit me up. I always got info to give out.
Yeah, man. Totally. Well, you have a good night, and we'll do this again sometime. All right.
All right, brother.
Have a good one, bud.